Sagittarius, hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So, as my daughter, if she were here, would tell me, please like, subscribe, and share if you like this message. Don't keep me a secret. Help me grow, you guys. So, Sagittarius, what this reading is going to be about is the key points that you need to focus in on this year. We're going to use the major arcana cards to kind of just focus on this energy that's going to be very prevalent in your life this year. We're going to go into obstacles or things that could be holding you back, or temporary things that could be holding you back, and we're going to use Tough Shit Tarot for that. And then we're going to deal with the Goddess Oracle to kind of give you some motivation, inspiration, or if there's further messages that you need to hear, it'll come from this deck because it's not as harsh as Tough Shit Tarot. Tough Shit Tarot can snatch a wig, some edges, and everything else that comes with it. All right. So let's see. Sagittarius 2021 Spirit. What do they need to focus on? Sagittarius 2021 Spirit. Key points for Sagittarius 2021. What do they need to focus on? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Sagittarius. Ugh, God damn it. You're going to make me have to dive all the way over, you guys. Hold up. All righty. Let's see what we got. We have the Hangman. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Temperance. We have the Chariot. And we have the World card. So the first thing with the Hangman energy, this is literally stagnation. Things not moving or progressing the way that you feel like they should. So some of you are coming into this year where it's like, I'm still kind of dragging a little bit, Diva. I'm still trying to get my shit together. I'm still trying to figure things out. So there is this thing of wanting things to move forward, but maybe you're still a little bit not clear about what forward is for you. I get a lot of overthinking, a lot of obsession, and it seems to be kind of holding you back some. So be really careful that you're not getting fixated on something and you can't let it go. Like, I need to do this. I need to, my car has to be waxed before I can go look for a job, or I have to be able to fit into a size 6 before I can go chase my dreams. Some of you, you're going to be your own worst enemy. This kind of, even though I don't see Eight of Swords because we're dealing with major arcana, I get this issue of self-imposed bondage of fears. Be really careful, Sagittarius, that you're not holding yourself back because you're waiting for some perfect aesthetic to come in and make you feel like you can do it. I get about wanting to be put together so you can have your confidence, but some of you are getting a little bit too fixated on things that are just superficial, or they're not needed for your success. So be really careful that you're honest with yourself, that you're not making excuses. I want to do it, but I'm going to do it when, I know the time is coming, but I'm not ready. Oh, this opportunity, I'm getting ready for it. It's going to hit me in 3 months. It could hit you in 2 weeks. It may even hit you in 2 days. You got to come out of this energy and be ready. And I feel like that's what the Wheel of Fortune is kind of telling you after the Hangman. It's like you got shit that's coming in that really could put you on the map, that could put you out there, but you may not be ready because you're overthinking things, or you're being stuck in this energy of, I'm not motivated, I'm not ready. You got to get ready. You got to get ready. This is not a year to sit back. I feel like you got a lot of energy that's coming in, and Spirit is like, we've given you time to get your skills up. We've given you time to, get past whatever it is that you needed to, whether this was, moving to a different place, or, money coming in for a different wardrobe or whatever. And I feel like whatever it is, Spirit is like, we've given you time. You got something that's coming in, and it looks like it's going to be coming in really fast. And if you're not ready, somebody else is going to jump in and take it, which is going to piss you guys off. Trust me, I know it will, because I live with a Sagittarius. We also got something about temperance. Temperance is balance. Temperance is finding something. If you see she's pouring water out of one container into another container, and I guarantee you that she's trying to do something that balances or makes them equal. Some of you may be feeling a little bit discombobulated or feeling like you're not really flowing the way you want to. I kind of get this energy of there's something where you want things to just be like this so it can make sense to you. You know, spirit, let it come through so it'll make sense to me. I don't feel balanced right now. I don't really feel like this energy is conducive for me to grow. Don't get caught up in it. If you do feel like you need to be balanced, then you might want to go into your meditations. You might want to go into your yoga. You might want to start working out. You might want to go to therapy. If you're having a hard time getting into this energy to be motivated, Spirit is showing that you, whatever this thing is that you're waiting to the stars to align and the moon to be bright, just perfect where that light shines in on you. You know, just like I'm trying to get this sunlight over here. Like, what is my light? What is it? Is it gonna what's going to make my double chin disappear? What is it? You may not get it, but it doesn't mean that I have to stop, your video until I can play with the light until I get it just right, because what's going to happen is y'all going to go look at another video. So I got to make use of what I have right now. I have your attention now. I got to go for it. And that's where you need to be. Some of you are going to be struggling with that, but Spirit is like, you need to be ready because we got things that are coming your way this year. We got the Chariot card, which is both the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot are fast moving energies. Positive changes coming in. That Chariot is two powerful horses on the side of him. He has his shield up and his sword ready. He like, look, let's get it. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It reminds me of what was it? It was a Gladiator when they they do the chariot races and stuff like that. And the other person is this and whipping the horse and everything. And it's because you guys may be going up against competition. And it may just be you. But it's literally saying, I feel your energy this year is either you get your shit together or you get out the way because somebody else is going to run in over you, whether it's another fire sign or an air sign. Some of you are going to be dealing with fast moving energy with people around you. And it's like, okay, you be ready for this job or this opportunity, or somebody else is going to step in. You're in the Chariot. You got the Wheel of Fortune. That bitch is supposed to be yours. Do not let somebody else come in and take this from you. Stop. You got to come out of this. Got to come out of that hangman energy and be ready. The world card is showing travel. For some of you, this may be going to a different city. For a few, I feel a different state. Some of you may even be getting a job where you could be going, traveling back and forth, whether this is Lyft, Uber, truck driver, flight attendant, pilot, you could be working for a company that they're flying you all over the place, but it is showing definitely that there's going to be some fast moving energy that comes in. And with the Wheel of Fortune, something that brings in some type of good payday, a good opportunity. Some of you could even be opening an online business where you're selling your products. A few of you could really be putting yourself in front of cameras. This could be connecting with social media where you're, connecting with people in different cities, different countries. But Spirit is like, come in and come in strong. That shield is up. That sword is up. The horses are powerful. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got opportunity. We got money coming in. You got to come out of that hangman energy, you guys. You got something that's going to be opening up really, really positive for you. And I know a lot of you feel that energy coming in because I feel it just doing the reading, which means if I know that you got to get ready, you got to get ready. Because if y'all don't want it, send it my way. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready. Don't let nobody tell you. I know Jazz be on here talking about she ain't ready. I'm ready. I'm going to get it. So let's get into Tough Shit Tarot. What's blocking you? What obstacles or what could be holding you back? Now, this is temporary. Anything that falls in your path can be worked out. It can be worked out, especially when we're coming out of hangman energy and a Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot is there. It's like, y'all, it's forward movement. It's not standing still. It's like, okay, let's go. Let's go. The Chariot could even be getting a new vehicle, a new ride, some new wheels. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What could be Sagittarius? What could be possibly coming in their path that could slow them down? Sagittarius. Let me see. All right. Interesting. Some of you are just scared. You're scared. What are you scared of? Rejection. I'm not going to be good enough. Some of you are holding on to outdated childhood beliefs. I'm not as smart as other people. I'm not as strong as other people. You may have heard some things when you were growing up, and some of you are internalizing this, and it's holding you back. You're stuck back in 1995, where maybe you couldn't throw the ball halfway across the yard because you were younger. You didn't have the body strength, or you didn't have the intelligence to figure something out as a child that you do as an adult. So some of you are still kind of like, I can't do it, I can't do it, but you can. There's a different mindset that needs to be coming in. You have to reprogram, because that I can't needs to be replaced with I can, and I will. I definitely see too, some of you have distractions where there's other people problems, where it's like, okay, I want to do this, but I have to be over here to help my family. Or I want to do this, but my kids need me right now. Or I really want to focus on my stuff, but my job keeps making me work overtime. It's showing that there's a lot of unnecessary distractions, and they don't seem to have any structure. So I will say, for some of you, you may need to go ahead and get you a calendar, get you a schedule, and say, look, I can help you on this day for 2.5 hours, 1.5 hours, or 30 minutes, and that's all I can give you, because I got to go work on my stuff. I got to work on my project, my business, my relationship, my job, whatever it is. You have to start putting boundaries with people, because it looks like a lot of you are being taken advantage of, and you can't focus on what you need to do. If you don't get ready and take some of these things out the way, you're going to miss opportunities. It's also showing this is control freak. I want it, but I want it to be perfect. The lighting has to be perfect. The backdrop has to be perfect. My makeup has to be perfect. I have to be a size 2, or I can't do it. My mustache or my beard, if it's not, if it's the lineup is not right, I can't do it. If my suit doesn't fit me right, I can't go on the interview. I get certain things need to be on point so you can sell yourself, but some of you, there's a lot of throwing things into the mix that literally are not there to, they're not, they're not there for any purpose, but to hold you back. It's like there's a little thing of controlling it, controlling it, controlling it. What are you controlling? What are you controlling? The backdrop is the backdrop. If the stuff falls, I still got to make the video. Of course, I want it to look nice. It doesn't look as nice as I would like, but I couldn't stop not doing the video today because I got to rearrange it. I'll rearrange it later on tonight and get it the way I want. You have to get into the mindset of you are moving forward. You are building. I understand getting status and wanting to be seen a certain way, but some of you are taking it over. We also get to, some of you are dealing with friends that are, they're blocking you. Let's go out. Let's go do this. Let's go run around here. Let's go. They're opening things back up. Come have a drink with me. Oh, and put your business, or put your plans to the side. Some of you are dealing with issues where you're letting other people come in. There's a lot of distractions. A lot of distractions that can be moved out the way that y'all are not moving out the way. And that's going to be part of what slows you down. We're also getting technology. Netflix, Netflix, Facebook, IG, Twitter. I could be working on my shit, but I'm on this. And I'm so guilty. I fell asleep and I was looking at TikTok, and I woke up and I was on TikTok. I think before I fell asleep in the bathtub, I was on TikTok for 3 hours. I was looking at, one person sent me a TikTok video, and I made the mistake of clicking on it, and then I had to go back and, oh, I gotta watch this video. Then I gotta watch this video. Then I gotta see if this couple is together with this other people. Are they sleeping with each other? Didn't they break up? It was crazy. It was crazy. At some point, I must have just put my phone to the side, and then I just leaned back in the bathtub and fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, God damn it. I was on TikTok for 3 hours. And I literally was on there to look at one video. So be real careful with getting caught up in social media. If you do a book or a journal or something that has a schedule and you're not doing it on your phone, if you're not focused, you can get distracted. There are a lot of people that go on there to click on their schedules, and then they end up on Facebook or TikTok or IG because they've gotten a message or a notification. So some of you, you're going to have to limit your time like a child. I can only do 2 hours of Facebook, or I can only do an hour of TikTok, or I can only do an hour of IG because I have things that I need to do. Some of you are watching other influencers or other people out there, and you're watching them live the dream that you could be living, but You're sitting in your bedroom in your bonnet or your, your hands in your pants, and you're just looking at them and you're like, I could do this. I could be this. My page could be, it could be bigger than this. But you're sitting up there looking at somebody else live their dreams. So you got to come out of that. There's also an overindulgence in food. So some of you are self-medicating because you're getting depressed because you're not where you want to be. You're not happy with some things that are going on. And so you're self-medicating with food. And then that's an excuse. Oh, well, I got to lose weight. I got to do something. So we got a lot of distractions that don't need to be there. So Sag, get in where you fit in with your distractions. Write it down on a piece of paper, work on it, and move it out the way. You got shit to do. You got shit to do. Let's look at the goddesses. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Anything they need to hear, Spirit. Anything they need to hear. Spirit is saying for some of you, get outside. Get some fresh air. Get maybe you need to meditate outside. Maybe you need to garden outside. Some of you could be having a food allergy. So I would probably check that out. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Let's look. Alrighty. All right. So the first thing that we got is transformation. So basically, this is showing that right now you're going through major, major transformations. The person that you are is not going to be the person that you're at the end of the year, but you got to get distractions out the way so you can get there and complete goals. Some of you may find yourself losing weight. Some of you, there may be some cosmetic surgery that's going in, but there's definitely something that people are going to look at you at the end of the year and go, wow, you're not the same person that I knew, or you're different. And it's not a bad thing, because when you look at this person looks more colorful. There's butterflies around them. So it looks like a positive transformation. Now we got easy does it. There's no need to worry or rush it. I will say that I'm not going to say speed through this like a fire sign normally would, but I will say that for a lot of you, you got to get focused on what you want. You got to get real and serious about, do you want it? And if you want it, put the plan there. Get you a business plan, get you a work plan, get you a workout plan, get you a plan where you're going to be meeting people this year if love is on your agenda. It is showing, don't rush through it, but put action into it. Don't just think about it. Now we have rhythm and cycles, and male or female, your body could be going through some type of hormonal changes. Some of you may be having some issues with your energy levels and your emotions. You could be looking at TV and crying over just every little thing. Some of you may be even having a hard time getting out of bed and doing some things. This could be some type of hormonal or chemical imbalance. I'm not a doctor, so if you feel like you're dragging, your energy level is low, you're taking vitamins, you're doing some things, and it's not working, you may need to go in and get a more of an invasive physical. Invasive, is that where they go deeper or they look a little bit? I think so. We also got infinite supply coming in, and Spirit is like you are supplied, which means you're a magnet for money, for abundance, whether this is good relationships, financial things, but it's showing that you're lucky, you're blessed. There are a lot of things that you're going to touch this year that actually work out in your favor. But I will say you get a bigger benefit out of it if you don't have all this other stuff hanging on your shoulders or your back. So I would go ahead and cut away things that you really don't have to deal with, other people's problems that you really don't have to be involved with, other things that you're overthinking but there's no action. If you haven't done it yet, some of it you're going to have to realize, do I need to put it on the shelf and do it later? Or for some, am I never going to do it and I just need to go ahead and get it out my system and let it go, versus the things that I definitely 100% want to do. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Don't get caught up with people that aren't doing anything this year and you're watching them, other people that are doing it, and you're like, well, I could hang out with them and go party with them, or work on my business. Work on your business, work on you. Or I could sit back and watch these people live in a dream. Work on your dream, work on you, because you got a lot of positives that are coming in this year with abundance and prosperity, but you got to be on it, Sagittarius. All right, you goddamn fire sign. Let's get it, Jasmine. Sure did. I love you guys.